Okay, picture this. It's a totally normal day. You're outside, the sun is shining, everything's just normal. And then, in an instant, with zero warning, the sun just blinks out of existence.
No more light, no more heat. Not a fade out, just gone. Our entire world is thrown into an event that nothing and no one has ever prepared for. So what would really happen to us, minute by minute, if our star just disappeared?
You know, one second it's high noon, and the very next, it's a night so dark, so absolute, it makes a moonless night in the country look like daytime. This isn't just some citywide blackout. This is someone flipping the off switch on our planet's entire life support system.
But here's where things get really interesting, and a little weird. Even though the sun is gone, we wouldn't know it. Not right away. There's this built-in delay, a kind of final cosmic grace period. For 8 full minutes after the sun vanishes, life on Earth would go on as if nothing happened. We'd still see the sun, we'd still feel its warmth. Why? Because its last rays of light were already on their way to us. We'd basically be living in the ghost of a star, totally clueless that it was already gone.
And then 8 minutes on the dot, it happens. The sky doesn't fade, it snaps from blue to a perfect star-filled black. Every bit of solar radiation, all the heat you feel on your skin, it all just stops. The whole concept of daytime, gone forever.
So, the lights are out, the heat is off, and now our planet's systems start to fail. I mean, they begin a massive, catastrophic collapse. Let's take a look at what that first week of darkness would be like.
It starts off slow. Within the first hour, the global temperature drops, but just by a degree or two. No big deal, right? Well, after 24 hours, the entire planet's average hits the freezing point. And by the end of just 1 week, we're down to a brutal minus 17 degrees Celsius. The Earth is being flash frozen.
And this really shows you the scale of the system failure. On the left, that's our world, powered by the sun. Photosynthesis is humming along, basically the engine for all life. But on the right, that engine has seized up completely. Plants can't make food, animals that rely on the sun to navigate are hopelessly lost, and all our solar panels, they become useless in that very first second. So the takeaway after just 7 days is pretty grim. The very foundation of our ecosystem is gone. Plants are dying, farming is impossible, rivers are freezing solid. The entire natural food chain has collapsed. For humanity, everything now boils down to one single, desperate goal. Just try to survive.
That first week was a shock to the system, for sure. But the year that follows, well, that's a slow, unstoppable slide into a global ice age. This is what we'd call the Great Freeze.
After only 1 month, the average temperature on Earth hits minus 40 degrees. At this point, even the massive oceans, which held on to their heat for a while, are freezing over. We're talking about a layer of ice dozens of meters thick. The world is being sealed in a shell of ice. Okay, fast forward 1 year into the darkness. The temperature is now an almost unimaginable minus 75 degrees Celsius. It's so cold that the atmosphere itself, without the sun's energy puffing it up, actually starts to shrink and collapse towards the surface. Our planet is, for all practical purposes, dead, more like Pluto than the Earth we knew. So, is anyone still alive? It's possible, but just barely. The only survival strategy left is to go deep, deep underground. You'd have to find geothermal vents for natural heat or huddle around our last remaining power sources, nuclear reactors. They'd become these lonely little beacons of warmth in a completely frozen world.
But let's be absolutely clear about the surface of the planet. It's over. From the tiniest bacteria to the biggest trees, every single thing that relied on the sun is gone. It's a total, complete extinction event.
But the crazy thing is, the light and heat disappearing is only half the problem. The sun vanishing triggers one final, cosmic disaster that truly seals Earth's fate. You see, the sun does way more than just shine on us. Its incredible mass creates gravity, this invisible force that acts like a leash, holding our entire solar system in a delicate dance. It's the only reason we circle around it in a nice, stable orbit every year.
And just like light, gravity isn't instantaneous. It travels at the speed of light. So at the exact same moment that last little photon of sunlight hits your eye, that gravitational leash holding Earth in place, it snaps.
Without the sun's gravity pulling on it, Earth immediately stops turning. It just flies off in a perfectly straight line, shooting out into the void of space like a stone from a slingshot.
And just like that, our world becomes something new. It gets a new name, a rogue planet, an orphan star, untethered, doomed to drift through the endless, empty blackness between the stars.
And that's it. That's Earth's final journey. A frozen, lifeless rock tumbling through interstellar space in total silence. Maybe for billions of years, with no star to warm it and no hope of ever finding a new home.
This whole thought experiment really brings home a profound truth, doesn't it? The sun isn't just a big light bulb in the sky. It's the heart of our solar system. It's the anchor that keeps us safe. And it is the one and only reason we are alive.
Its presence is so fundamental to our existence that if it were to disappear, even for a moment, everything, and I mean everything we know, just completely unravels.
It really leaves you with a humbling final thought. Right now, our star shines, and so we live. But we know that one day, billions of years from now, it will die. And this scenario isn't just some sci-fi fantasy. It's a preview of a very real question that someone, somewhere in the universe, will have to face. What do you do when your star goes out?